On the visitor's sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His guys ready to get this one going. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before choosing his team. And boy, they glad that he did, because he still has a lot of juice left despite being 41 years old. Finishing the top 10 in passing yards last season with nearly 4,000 yards and touchdowns as well with 28.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Cardinals first down.
That guy's going to want the football a whole lot more. I hate to be the offensive coordinator now, because all he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching him more? Do you see me out there moving around, wiggling, and making it happen? Give me the ball, coach.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, it's Genty. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 40 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Hurts over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Stephon Diggs from 8 yards out. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Saints, nothing.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And in recent seasons, he's really elevated his game and become one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL when he's out there leading his squad. He completed over 72% of his passes last season, which led the league, and he's looking to be even better in this season.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss.
At the 22-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Tua. A short throw taken in by Conquo. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. A run straight ahead with Genti. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Matt Wilson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by Higgins.
Rodgers pass.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch,
Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's taken to the 26. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him. They tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage. 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So we're changing possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Rodgers now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. Down the left sideline. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st down, it's Genty. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 40-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
For the field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Saints, nothing.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over.
At their own 24.
Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Across midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the option left, here's Tua. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. 10 yards, good for his Saints. 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest at first half. But this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pick it up.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Tua going to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Right back to Genty on first down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
319, jump out!
Snap comes at 1. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
319!
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And this is Jacoby.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, what a move. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2.
At their 49-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Tracy. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Saints. 1st down.
44. Ready.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard
Play
line.
action. Now it's Tua. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Borregales now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Hands, well, it's off.
Like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
15 yards on the
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
50.
Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
319. 319.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. T. Higgins from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 7.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
14.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Tua Tagovailoa and the offense heading back out. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua will get that complete to Harrison. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts to it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, Genty. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, and try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
And the Cardinals.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
258!
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Looking to put a drive together. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
3rd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the pressure will bring it down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Harold Landry drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now it's Horn. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Rodgers. And it's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
319!
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
10 more yards. Complete to Travis Kelsey. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. On the give, Ginty. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Once again, it's Ginty. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Ginty is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
On his loop for the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down by 13. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, but they also need 2 scores. They've got to go quick. Now Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing one out for Boyd. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now, there's also a flag, but this might be on the offense anyway.
That penalty is declined.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 8-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Rodgers looking to throw. And it's caught. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Travis Kelce from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road, week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Saints, 14.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. He juked him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. From the gun, it's Tua. A short throw taken in by Conklin. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Two are going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
These guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Out. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go right near midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll find McMillan here. Now it's a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hey, get set. Ready, team.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Cardinals, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.